My coworker said my homemade lunches smelled disgusting and made everyone uncomfortable, so I started bringing nothing. 3 weeks later, she got fired for what happened next. I've been meal prepping for years. It's not just about saving money, I genuinely enjoy cooking. Sunday afternoons, I'm in my kitchen making chicken teriyaki, roasted vegetables, garlic shrimp, sometimes a nice curry, nothing crazy, just real food that I actually enjoy eating. Food that reminds me of growing up, of my mom's kitchen, of home. My cubicate neighbor Amanda had a problem with it from day one. Every single lunch break, like clockwork, she'd make comments. "God, what is that smell?" She'd say it loud enough for the whole floor to hear, wrinkling her nose dramatically. "Can you not bring that ethnic food to work?" Some of us have sensitive stomachs. She'd fan the air with her hand like I'd just opened a dumpster. At first, I ignored it, laughed it off, but she kept going. Every single day, I tried, switching things up, brought salads for a week. She complained about the vinegar in my dressing, made sandwiches. The onions were too strong, brought leftover pizza once. She said the garlic was overwhelming. There was literally no winning. Then one Wednesday, she went to HR, claimed my food was creating a hostile work environment, said multiple people had complained but were too afraid to speak up. Our manager Rachel pulled me aside that afternoon, looking uncomfortable. "Look, I know this is ridiculous," she said quietly, "but to keep the peace, maybe you could eat in your car just until this blows over?" I was stunned, but I nodded, didn't argue, didn't make a scene. That afternoon, I ate my lunch in my Honda in the parking garage. 42 degrees outside, freezing, but apparently that was easier than telling Amanda to mind her own business. So I stopped bringing lunch entirely, just grabbed whatever from the vending machine. Chips, granola bars, those sad little packages of cookies that taste like cardboard. My meal prep containers sat unused in my cabinet at home. I lost weight, felt tired all the time, but hey, at least Amanda was comfortable. 2 weeks in, something changed. Amanda started bringing elaborate homemade meals. Monday was fried fish. The smell hit you the second you stepped off the elevator. Tuesday, egg salad that made the entire floor reek. Wednesday, tuna melts. Thursday, some kind of seafood pasta that lingered until Friday. The office smelled like a fish market, but nobody said a word to her. Not one person. I noticed people exchanging glances. A few coworkers gave me sympathetic looks, but everyone stayed quiet. Week 3, I was eating my sad vending machine pretzels when I noticed Amanda photographing her lunch. She had her phone at that specific angle, getting the food, her manicured nails, the office background. Then she typed something and smiled. Curious, I checked if she had any public social media, found her Instagram, found her food blog, and that's when my blood went cold. Office Lunch Warrior was the title. The tagline read, "Reclaiming American Workplace Culture, one lunch at a time." She had dozens of posts, photos of her meals, but also photos of other people's food with their faces visible in the background. My face, my lunches, 12 different posts featuring me. The captions were vicious. Day 23 of defeating the Curry Queen. She finally gave up and stopped stinking up our professional environment. Another one, success story, office smell finally back to normal after persistent complaints about lack of assimilation to American food culture. She tagged our company, used our office location, everything. I sat there staring at my phone, hands shaking. Then I forwarded everything to Derek from accounting. We weren't close, but he'd always been friendly. He wrote back immediately, "Holy shit, sending this to HR right now." I didn't hear anything for the rest of the day. Went home, couldn't sleep, kept thinking about those posts, those words, my face on her blog for who knows how many people to see and mock. The next morning, Amanda's desk was empty. No computer, no photos, nothing. Rachel called me into her office at 10. "I owe you an apology," she said, a serious one. We had no idea about the blog. Apparently, Derek had sent everything to HR, who'd escalated it to corporate immediately. Amanda had been running that blog for 8 months, documenting her campaign to force out coworkers with non-American food, collecting photos without consent, making racist commentary about cultural food practices, and publicly humiliating people on a platform where she tagged our company name and location. HR called her in first thing that morning, and she was terminated within the hour for harassment, discrimination, and creating a hostile work environment, the exact complaint she'd filed against me. I went back to bringing my homemade lunches the very next day.